Hey everybody, it's the Christian Kid, and I actually wanted to do a video on something I've been learning in a Bible study that I've been going through with a fellow Christian in my church. And we've been going through this book. It's called Start to Follow. We've only just started, so we're really pretty much on the first chapter. But there's something in here that really caught my eye, and I thought I would share it with you. And it's about becoming like a disciple for Christ, and what is needed and what we should be doing and how to be a disciple and everything else like that, which the first chapter is pretty much chock full with like loads of information that you need to know. And this book, you could probably read it like a bazillion times over and over and over again and still get something different each time. So yeah, everybody needs to read this. It's done by Greg Laurie. If you're following me, he's also the author of the book Because that we're doing. So he does that too. So he obviously does a lot of Bible study books. But the thing that really caught my attention in this book was this line. It's only maybe 8 words long. I don't know, 8 to 10 words. But it says, it involves giving up our own will and rights. Now, we as humans don't like change. We don't like, giving somebody else the control, especially of us and like our lives and everything. But I was sitting here and I'm thinking about it, and I'm like, what does this mean? I'm like, how can I understand this better? How can I get this in my head and really get it? So here I am, I'm sitting there and I'm getting this picture, and the picture that I'm getting is someone on life support. They are fully relying on the life support to keep them alive. Now, the life support is exactly like what Christ would do. We need to fully and completely rely on Christ and be dependent on Christ to have life. It's just that simple. It sounds easy, but it's hard at the same time. It's not like you can give pieces of your body. Like, the doctor can't say, I'm only going to keep her kidneys, liver, stomach, and eyeballs on life support, because that's all she'll give me, but she'll be okay. The fact of the being is, you need the whole body on life support in order to stay alive. And the same as with Christ. If you don't give everything to Christ, then there's no life. The only thing that's left is death. And as soon as someone comes off of life support, there's death. And that's what I got. And I just thought, that is like the easiest way to think about it. And it's so simple, but it's so hard at the same time. And I just felt that I needed to share this with you guys. Being a disciple for Christ involves commitment. You have to be committed, and it has to be committed. You have to be committed in every part of your life. Deny yourself of a lot of things. Sure, he gives us hobbies, and he gives us desires, and he wants us to get our goals, like reach our goals and do all that kind of stuff, but he wants us to put him first. And sometimes that's hard to do, but we gotta do it anyways. We gotta step out in faith and realize that Jesus has the wheel. So it's just something interesting that I just had to share, and I just hope that you'll take something with that too. So I hope that you got something from that. But yeah, and I'll read the paragraph really quick, and then so this is what Jesus means when he tells us to deny ourselves. Discipleship involves commitment. Although discipline isn't an appealing word or an idea for many of us, it's essential to being a disciple of Jesus Christ. It requires setting aside our aims, goals, ambitions, or desires in life. It involves giving up on our own will and rights. That's very hard for us to do as human beings, but it's possible with Christ. So, do it. And I'm going to try and do this. I'm going to try and look at things myself, like, totally different, and, you know, maybe things will change for me too. So, you know, maybe I sat and thought, and I said, well, maybe things in certain areas of my life aren't working out, because maybe Christ wants me to start focusing on Him more than, like, rather than that specific thing. So, yeah, try it out. I hope you got something from this, and I hope you liked this. Yeah. Anyways, I'll talk to you later, and I hope you will come back next time. This is just like a little shout out. So, anyways, see ya.